I don't need no convincing at all, cause you know what I want. But it's time to figure it out. Oh God, I don't know the words. Hey, hey, what's it gonna take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show feels? I've been waiting all night to take it slow. I think it's time to let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love me? Yeah. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Forward, 2 steps backwards, yeah. Listen, so you know what? Let me just to ease your mind. I'm not here to sing. Just to ease your mind, like it's like, oh my God, I'm not here to sing. I promise you. It's just something I've. Do you know what? Like I always find I need something to do in the meantime whilst the stream is like loading, or you know, that awkward, instead of like an awkward silence or whatever. I just find it. I need to do something to entertain myself. And maybe you while I'm at it. But yeah, hi, my name is Sylvia and I'm blind and I'm living my best life, taking you guys along with me. Welcome to Live Out Loud, a daily live streaming challenge. Today is day 17 out of 100. I would usually come on here a lot earlier. I would usually come on like a lot earlier, but life was just kind of like lifing today. So I have made it on when I can, and it's fine. It's okay. It's not about putting too much pressure on yourself and everything. It's okay. And that's what Live Out Loud is about, really. It's about just showing up as I am, real life, whatever's going on. And yeah, just kind of pushing through, because they're feeling confident regardless. I mean, I suppose. Um, but yeah, so today is Monday. I've got my notes here. If you see me trying to look at my phone, it's because I'm trying to see or stay on track, because I always lose track of where I am or what I need to say, or I just go ahead and talk entirely too much and I forget all the things that I need to say. But yeah, if you are tuned in, please like the stream. I always forget to say this. Let me say this now, because I always forget to say this. Please like the live, pretty please. It would really, really help me out in terms of like other people finding out that I exist, or that we're existing in this corner of the interwebs. Also say hi, let me know where you're tuning in from. Don't be shy, say hi. And yeah, I think those are the 2 things so far. I will be putting a poll in there, but yeah, today's motivation Monday, not me losing which word I'm going to say. Today's Motivation Monday. So I'm going to be sharing like a motivational quote, and we're going to have a little discussion about it. But we're not just doing that. We're going to have a little bit of fun. We'll be having a little bit of fun too. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, my tea is here. I have my tea right here. Okay. Hold on. It's the old flask. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'll be checking the chat as well in just a second, just to clear things up. I am blind, yes. Can I check the chat? Yes, because there's accessibility. So I will be seeing what you guys are all saying in just a second. I'll just have to like, when I pause from what I'm doing and just like, and all you get is my forehead, you know what's happening. You know what time it is. But yeah, please, in the meantime, say hi. You can say hi to each other as well. You can even chat amongst selves. This is a safe space, a lovely little corner of the internet. We're trying to build, you know, like a safe space for everyone to come together, talk, empower each other, and yeah, things like that. So anyway, I was saying, motivational quote, number 1. Number 2, we're going to have a little bit of fun with a bit of a get to know me sort of section. So that's going to be a bit of fun. And then you get to find out a little bit more about me. And then guess what? We found out a little bit more about each other after that, where we can have a Q&A. And if you have any questions to ask me about, what do you ask me about? What do you want to ask me about? Motherhood, anything motherhood related, just things about me altogether, my journey in motherhood, career wise, my passions, interests, and we can talk about you as well. Like you should be, feel free to share as well. It's not just me here talking at you guys. But yeah, oh, it looks like there's someone talking. Let me just have a look at what you're saying first of all. Just let me know where you're tuning in from first. But before I do that, let me check my notes before I get carried away. Just need to check my notes. Okay, so yeah, I've done everything. Look at me. Okay, not Sylvia becoming a pro. So there is. Oh, why is it not letting me scroll? Okay, there we go. So hey Jack, how you doing? I don't know what that writing is, but hi, thank you for tuning in. Lenore. Who do we have? Shan. Hi, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. I know Monday is almost out, but I'm here talking motivational Monday, so hey Matt, how you doing? I'm not sure what that says. I don't know what that says, but okay. Hey Jaden. So yeah, okay. So motivation Monday. Do you know I keep stopping because I keep almost saying motivational Monday and it's not, it's motivation Monday. It is exactly, let me tell you what time it is here, you guys. It's actually crazy. It's 11:48 and I'm really trying not to be doing this. This is how I saw the time, by the way, just put it back. I'm really trying not to be doing this, not to be coming on here so late. But sometimes other things come first, like motherhood. But I did do my makeup earlier. I was live on TikTok to do my makeup and then I hop on here. That's how I what's the word? Multi-purpose and manage to do things, I guess. Try to fit things in rather. I know the one thing I've tried to do different is how I do my whole, YouTube, how I approach the whole YouTube journey thing. And I just know like I have to do it in a way that works for me. And so I'm trying not to be too tough on myself about just trying to give myself grace rather not being too tough. That's a bit on the negative side. Let's flip it. I'm giving myself grace and I'm trying really hard to give myself grace because I know I can't manage to keep up with maybe how everybody else does it, but I'm still managing to show up and that's important. That's the important bit, that I'm actually showing up. But yeah, motivation Monday is basically, to me, it means it's more than a quote. It's not just about like reading some motivational quotes and being like, yeah, I can do this, let's go. It's more than that. It's more of trying to find positive things or positive ways to look at things. It's like a mindset reset. If you start your week on a positive note, or even if you start your week making up your mind that you're going to focus on something, then you're more likely to do it than if you're just like, oh my God, it's Monday. Oh, here we are again, let's do this. Okay, fine. Do you know what I mean? So at least I've found that that helps for me anyway. So I will be sharing a motivational quote a little bit later on, but first let's do the get to know me game. If you guys are ready, let's see. Hi farmhouse. Hey girl. Okay, so I am going to, let's see. Oh, I haven't put up the poll. Let's put up the poll, yeah? Where is the poll? I need to find it so I can put it up. Hold on, bear with me. Let me put the poll up. Here it is. Let's see. Let's put up the poll. I need the volume. Let's put up the poll so I can continue.
T. What up you cat o at d what man up d mood.
If you can hear talking, that's because my phone is talking. That's because that's how I use my phone. Let's see.
Up.
Option 2. Sorry, I'm just putting in the poll, setting up the poll rather.
T just waking. IP
Oops.
up. Up.
What's next? Let's see.
Slow. Y.
And then finally,
Sub at at mo at please.
yeah, hopefully everything is all set up now. I think. Hopefully it's all set up. Yeah. Yeah, it is there. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do really is switch up my arrangements actually, so I can actually see the, bear with me, please bear with me. Please continue to bear with me. Okay, what we're gonna do actually first is do the motivational, is do the quote. We're gonna go through the quote first, before we carry on. So here is the quote. Today's quote is, you don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. So yeah, to me that basically means you don't have to be this, perfect human being. You don't have to get everything exactly right, to get somewhere. If you have goals, if you have dreams, we all start somewhere. Do you know what I mean? We all start somewhere. So you can't, or you can't really expect yourself to start from the top. Right, you have to start from somewhere. Like every single step you take, every step you take rather towards the goal is movement. So you don't have to be like perfect today to be somebody in the future, or you don't have to be perfect to be in a position where you're making the moves, making all the decisions and things like that. So that's my take of how of the quote of the day. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful, and you have to remember that, like, going through the week, as you go through the week, um like, don't expect perfection from yourself or really anybody else. And I think each day when you wake up, yeah, if you've woken up, then you're already on the right path. If you've woken up and, I don't know, you do whatever your morning routine is and you start your day, and yeah, you're already on the right path. When you wake up, I'm going over the list. When you wake up, you start your day and you're working towards your goal. Absolutely, like, you are on your way. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be a perfect, like, humans are not perfect. And you should be okay. Like, if you make a mistake is also okay. It's okay to make a mistake. And that's something I think maybe we don't give ourselves enough grace about, because we're scared to do things in case we make a mistake, or in case it somehow goes wrong. Hang on, let me just get this off my screen so I can actually check the chat properly. Okay, so if you make a mistake, it's absolutely fine. It's not the mistake that you make, it's that you get up, or how you get up from the mistake is how you keep going. And you learn from it. And that's the thing, you just learn from, if you make any mistakes, you learn from it. Like, don't be so hard on yourself, like, okay, now everything is all messed up. Never mind. Never mind. Or if something goes wrong, it's like, okay, yeah, forget all that. I'm not doing it again. It's not working. I'm not doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't, the perfection, it's not needed. It's not important. It's not necessary for progress. It's not necessary for you to get to where you're going. It's not necessary for you to be where you want to be or where you are. So yeah, like if you have a job that you do every day, if you have a role that you play every day, I would say, for me as a mom or anything that I do, it's not about me doing things perfectly. It's about me managing what I can do each and every day and just giving it my all and giving it my best. So, yeah, you don't have to be perfect. Let's say it together. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. Yeah. So let me see. Um, let me see. Okay, so let me see what the next bit was that I needed to kind of talk through. Yeah, so you just think about basically how you can show up powerfully this week without making perfection without making perfection the most important thing for you, without putting perfection as an essential thing. Oh my gosh, phrase, find the words. But yeah, just go through the week without, thinking about how you're going to show up, rather, without putting perfection as a prerequisite for you to do anything that you want to do. If you want to cornrow hair, it doesn't need to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect at it. If you want to, I don't know, apply for something, it's not about perfection. So yeah. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to do was a quick Q&A section. I'm gonna leave the get to know me for Friday. I feel like the get to know me bit is more of a Friday thing, so I think I'll leave that for Friday. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys on Friday for the get to know me, but I'm here every day. I'm not saying like I'm gonna go away and not come back. So yeah, okay, let me find the quick couple of questions, and if you have any for me, just ask me as well. Oh my gosh, where is it? Okay, there it is. When you have, this is the thing, when you have so many sort of notes, and it's a bit detailed, it's a little bit detailed, because sometimes I'll make it more detailed so that I know what I'm looking at, or I don't forget, rather, so I don't forget certain areas, because I am really really good for that, really good for that. I can just get so carried away talking about something and not say certain points. So my notes are so many and so detailed and with large print, and I zoomed in. So for me to find my place, is really hard. But yeah, okay. So I found the questions. So I have, the first one is, what's one thing that people misunderstand about being blind? And I think one thing most people misunderstand is that they think, or they don't know that it's a spectrum. And they think, being blind, it's like it's all or nothing. Either you can see or you can't see. So if you're blind, you can't see. If you can see, then you're not blind. Do you know what I mean? So my situation is like I've got 5% eyesight in one eye, and then I've got nothing in the other. And I know, like, because of how much people aren't really aware, people don't really know about the spectrum of blindness, it might be a bit confusing when I look at things or comment on visual things or do visual things. So yeah, like, I totally get it, but I think that's why I talk about it more often, or that's why I talk about it often. Oh my God, where are my words? It's late. It's late. That's why I talk about it often anyway, because it's important that more people know about the spectrum of blindness. And let me know if you're watching back as well, if you were aware of the spectrum of blindness. I need to double check the exact number, but I believe from 10%, if you can see 10% or less, then you are considered to be blind. And then maybe 15 to 20%, then you are partially sighted. I had to think what it's called, partially sighted, but the whole spectrum is being vision impaired, across the whole spectrum, from people who can't see anything at all to people who can see a little bit. So let me know if you knew this, in the comments when you're watching this back. And then let's see, what's the next question? I have three. No, I have four, but I'll do three. um, what helps you stay motivated on your hard days? Um, I think what keeps me motivated on my hard days is just that knowing that it's not forever. Like, I try to have some perspective, I try not, or rather, I try to be objective, but always perspective is everything. There are days when things are going to be harder, but it doesn't mean that that's how it's always going to be. It's just how things are hard, and maybe I don't have the mental capacity or strength to cope with it then, but tomorrow might be better. But yeah, what keeps me going is just knowing that as long as I'm doing my best, just give it my best and give it my all, and that will be or is enough. Um, let's see. A recent moment that made you laugh or smile. That'll be yesterday. Yesterday was really good. It was my daughter's birthday. So it was really nice, like really enjoyed ourselves. I was really super proud of our milestone all together as a family. So 7 years of being a family of four. I remember there was a time when she was four and it was 4 years of being a family of four, but I just never really mentioned it. I don't know why. Like, it's something I just said in my head, like, oh my gosh, 4 years of being but yeah, yeah, that's it. Honestly, like, and also, I don't think, was there anything? Mm, Yeah, no, yesterday, moments that made me smile or laugh. Let's see. So, yeah, just to recap, basically, hang on, let me just finish checking if I've said everything before you know what, the goal is to be doing these streams for about, let's see. Oh, I've done it. I was going to say the goal is to be doing these streams for about 20 minutes, between 20 and 30 minutes. And so far we have done 22, so that's great. Um, so yeah, we can actually wrap up. We can wrap up. Okay, so I just need to recap the quote and end the poll. And that's it. So yeah, the quote is not me forgetting. Oh my gosh, I need to be coming on here earlier in the day. Really. The kids go back to school on Wednesday, so I think my brain will have a bit more capacity to cope altogether. Let's see, what was the quote again? You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. Yeah, so you don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You don't have to be perfect to make a difference. You don't have to be perfect to reach for your goals and your dreams. You don't have to be perfect to help others. You don't have to be all the way up there to help others. There's so many different ways you can help people, literally. I always say, like, even volunteering your time is enough, which is what I do. So yeah, you don't have to be perfect to do things and make moves, and that's what it is. And yeah, that's everything. Oh my gosh, my energy, I'm sorry. Energy. Pick up my energy. Let me end the poll and we can see where we stand with the, oh my God, moving a bit closer. Sorry guys, gonna move you in really close. End the poll and ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna try and see the results. Ooh, feeling fired up. Okay. I love that. I love that. Let's keep the energy up. she says to herself. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, just go through the week thinking about how you want to show up, how you can show up powerfully as you are, and just always know that you are enough. Whatever energy, whatever you've got is enough. Whatever progress you make, it doesn't have to be perfect. Whatever you do, just take a step towards your goals and dreams and life altogether. And perfection is overrated anyway. Nobody is perfect. But yeah, okay, so have a great week and have a great night. I'll be back tomorrow for Live Out Loud. I'll try and be on earlier. We'll try and do this a lot earlier, like in the mid afternoon or early evening sort of times. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. And remember, as we always say, no one else is you, and that is your superpower. Live out loud. All right, bye.